So my first video back, I'm actually at home at the moment. I'm going to a pond today. It's a customer that I've had for a while. Really nice guy. He's got a bacterial problem. Just want to quickly address as well that on the back of Kai Diary's experience with a certain person and his company that I used to work with. I do not work with him no more. I've had a couple of customers come forward to me asking me about it. Absolutely nothing to do with me. Also told me Nishikigoi. I've had a bad experience with them too. In this company and the koi farm in Poland are always bad as each other, and yeah, I've been stung by it early doors, but I'm totally on my own now. Best thing I've ever done, and if you use me, it'll be a proper service. Everything's next day delivery. But yeah, no, that's addressed. I won't be addressing him or his company or the farm in Poland again, and I'll be strictly Japanese koi only going forward. So hope you enjoy the video, hope you learn something from it. It's just the way I do it. I'm sure some people do it differently. I'm sure some people disagree with what I do, but yeah, let's have a look. And we'll this is all present day. Well, not present day, it's got to be edited yet, but it's all sort of real time. I've not filmed it in advance, so can't guarantee like weekly updates on it, because it's going to be like it depends how the fish respond. But I am going to make it into a little bit of a series, and if I can help one person with it, then that'll do for me. Enjoy, guys. So I've just got here to Paul's pond, and obviously a lovely pond. Done a really good job of it, all self-built. Nice little filter house is in there, cleaning out the filters now. So basically it turned up and loads of algae. Protein on the pond. Obviously he's got some kind of bacterial issue. Couple of ulcers on the fish, and Paul's kindly agreed for me to video it, just because if it can help one person out, then happy days. And Paul agrees in the same boat, so I'll turn you around, we'll have a look at the pond, and I'll show you what I found, which I think is the issue. As you can see, I should go. A few of the fish have got some ulcers, some knocks on them, which are not getting no better. Paul's lost one fish already, so I'll be interviewing hopefully in time. But we've got a nice lucky shower going, a skimmer in the corner, nice little pump house, but there's a bit of protein on the water, and there's loads and loads of algae. So I'll just step back a bit here, and Paul's got a sail up to try and take out some of the sunlight, but he's got obviously it's only a little unit and they're not great, but Paul's got a bit of ozone going in, and I thought he doesn't overfeed them. Obviously I've been helping Paul out for quite a while now, but he doesn't overfeed them. He's got a little auto feeder. Paul goes to work really early in the morning, so he gives them a couple of handfuls, and the auto feeder gives them a couple of feeds, but they don't let out much anyway. There's one of the crash you got he had off me, and the snake finger jacket there. But yeah, so I'm looking at the pond. My thought process is that there's a lot of excess nutrients in the water, and basically what we've found is that Paul's got a Venturi going over there for air, but he's also got air coming up in the middle. You can just see it there. Now that's not an aerated bottom drain. Paul's retrofitted air onto it when he built the pond, and it's a really easy mistake to make. So I'll take you in the filter house now, and I'll show you what I've seen and what I spoke to Paul about, and what I think could be the problem. We're on the Nexus, got a UV on the wall, inline heater, nice neat job. But what I did find in here is that we purged the bottom drain into the middle and nothing come out. So we've had the easy out, loads of algae built up around it. This has been cleaned and purged now. With me and Paul just done it. But loads of built up algae on the stainless. So we cleaned all that off. But what I noticed is what Paul's done, and this is where I think the problem lies, is that when he's built the pond, the air in the middle there, he's retrofitted it. And I've never seen this before, but I would urge anyone not to do it. So what Paul's done is, he's ran an airline, 10-12 mil airline, down the 4-inch pipe to retrofit air to the middle, and then obviously that's coming to there. And I believe that there's algae and crud that will be built up around that pipe in the bottom drain, and it will solidify. Not solidify, but you'd be surprised it'll congeal. And although Paul is really good with purging, what we've just done is we've purged the bottom drain and nothing come out. It is all good. So what we've done was we took a bit of those and we put cable ties around it, just as like a makeshift rod. Obviously it's not ideal, but just have a look. And we rodded down the bottom drain. So we rodded that out, we had it in and out, and we've done that 3 times with a purge in between, and every time we purged it in between, loads of cruds come out, whereas on the first purge none was coming out. So it shows that there's some, I'm pretty confident that there's something built up around that pipe within the bottom drain. Again, easy mistake to make, but yeah, I believe that's where the bad bacteria is hybrid. I also want to take this media out of the outside chamber, make sure there's none stuck around the airline that's on the bottom that drives the moving bed in the Nexus. So but that's where I think the problem's lying at the moment. Just take you back outside and just see there now. Look. Yeah, definitely bacterial if you ask me. So obviously that fruit, say it all the time, the fish are flashed, started getting cuts and bangs. One of them banged itself on the edging stones, which again, if you're going to put coping stones on, get the ones that are rounded on the edges. So obviously that opens up a cut. The bad bacteria harbored in the bottom drain, no doubt. And it goes from there, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is, Paul's agreed to let me document this process a little bit, and we're gonna work on the pond. We're gonna get that bottom drain clear. Paul's gonna go and get a quarantine tank and move the fish over while he gets that air pipe out of the bottom drain. But he's also going to go and get a rod in, jetting rod for his cartridge jet wash for now as well. Again though, easy mistake to make, and I'm so glad that Paul said, yeah, you can film, because it's a big lesson to anyone doing self-builds. Like honestly, the pond is absolutely mint. Paul's built all of it, he fiberglassed it all himself, he's done everything on his own, and it's just that one little mistake that at first you won't think that would be a mistake, but obviously over time it harbors bacteria, and I'm pretty sure, obviously we've had the pipe down with the cable ties on. That was just a trial while I'm here, just to see whether anything else come up, and honestly just with that loads come up. Should have videoed it really, but it's a snug fit in there. But yeah, so we're going to jet the bottom drain out and get that nice and clean. Have a look at any other, I'll look at the skim line in a minute. I'll look at pipe work, make sure we've got nothing in any of it. And then we're going to work on the pond first of all with a strong dose for 5 days. And then also get Paul's lucky enough to be, he's got some antibiotics, so he's just come out with the goods now actually. So we're going to get the antibiotic in, then after we've done that, I'll just turn you around now and I'll show you what we're going to do with the other product. So the second's going to go in as a one-time dose at 100 ml per 1,000 litres, and the Pro 100 will be dosed every day. And basically what you've done there is a bacterial reset. You've killed all good, all bad, and you're kick-starting the good again, essentially starting fresh with no crap in the bottom drain. From then on in, it's a case of letting the wounds heal. Paul's got some antibiotic. I'm not going to tell you what antibiotic Paul's using, because you need a swab done to find out what bacteria you've got to get a proper prescription for the right one you need. But we've got a powdered antibiotic, and going forward that's going to go onto the food and coat the food. Then we'll use a little bit of pure cod liver oil to seal that onto the food, so it'll be powder in, give it a shake up, coat all the food, cod liver oil in, shake it up and let that coat the food, and then we'll feed that every day for 9 to 14 days. And then hopefully with the bacterial reset, with there being no more bad bacteria within the pond, and we're dosing the good, the fish should heal up. Some are going to have scars, but that's just the hand that Paul's been dealt, and he's just wants to save his fish, hence why I'm here helping him. Only other battle you're going to have on your hands is ammonia, when you've still got a feed but you've reset all your bacteria. Plenty of zeolite on hand. Some people like it, some people don't, but I use it successfully, and Paul is going to bang it in the pond to handle the ammonia, and obviously plenty of water changes if he needs it. So the fish are feeding, which is good, because when they're not, you got to go down the injection route, because obviously you need them feeding to get the food in them. Yeah, so it's a shit one for Paul, but we'll get to the bottom of it. Started his work on now, he's got his antibiotics going in. We've got the Pro 100 and the Sakai ready to go. At the moment, I'm helping 6 people with bacterial problems, and it needs addressing properly for the wider audience. And like Paul said himself, I said the same thing. If we can help one person by by sort of documenting what we're doing with Paul's pond, then that'll make me happy anyway. So get that bottom drain ready, get the work in, antibiotic in, and then start addressing that bacterial imbalance within the pond. This is the second, and my Tekazima, nice and proven, but it will help the koi cleanse the bloodstream. So yeah, so like I say, we'll come back to this pond again if Paul don't mind, and we'll see how we get on with it. Part one of this little series though, I hope you all enjoyed it and it's informative.